What's going on, everybody? It's Caleb, and we're doing kind of a first ever kind of video. We are going to open up some magic packs. So in front of me right here, we have some Magic the Gathering Foundation's Jumpstart booster. So I believe this is kind of that normal star symbol in the expansion kind of thing. And so Jumpstart is a thing they've been doing for a couple of years now. I want to say like 5 or 6 years at this point, where you buy like a box of these and it comes with these 2 boosters and they're all random, and you're supposed to shuffle them together and make like a quick play 40 card deck out of it. I believe it comes with all the lands you need. Each one comes with 20 cards. So what we're going to do is we're not actually going to like crack them open and play, obviously, because it's just me. But what we're going to do is we're just going to open them up and just see what kind of cards we get, because I don't know if there's any like big hits in here or not. But I think these are going to be fun regardless. So these are the 6 packs we're going to open up. And I don't know. Let's just start with this top middle one. Kind of see what we get. Well, in these rest, I probably should have kept the order of these, because depending on the pack is, we kind of give it good luck as we crack it open. So let's open this one, see what we get. It would be nice if I could get a grip. Can you tell I've not opened very many booster packs before? Because these things are real annoying to open. I don't even know what order they're in. Like, do you, how do you say it? Do you like separate out the rares? Should I just use freaking scissors, dude? What am I doing? What am I doing? Do I have scissors? Do I even have scissors around here? Lord above, I have scissors. All right, this is a faux pas of me. Hey, look, we opened it. What do we get? What kind of surprises do we get? Let's carefully. Oh wait. Oh. Okay. Ghastly. It looks like a vampire of some kind on it. Interesting. And there's this wraparound plastic thing right here. Okay, let's just send this to the side. All right, do we just go right into it? Okay. So now we know. The first one is the Mythic. Okay, this is Reaper from the Abyss. Well, let's pull this up closer so we can actually see it. It's a 6 mana, 6/6 flying, morbid. At the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, destroy target non-demon creature. Okay, a little bit interesting. Why wouldn't we just run like an automatic sack device? Because sacrifice gets around stuff like indestructible and hexproof. Ooh, Reeling Grub. That's so good. I play that in my online Yawgmoth deck. So anything that cares about aristocrats, if you want to sacrifice stuff, this is a good card because it's a 2 mana 1/1, but when it dies, you get 2 1/1 black and green worm creature tokens. Oznox, Clattering King. Oh, he's a legendary creature, 3/2. He can't block. And when he dies, create Jumble Bones, a legendary 2/1 black skeleton creature token with this creature can't block. And when this creature leaves the battlefield, return a card named Oznox the Clattering King from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so he just kind of like regurgitates himself. It's interesting. Deadly Dispute. That's a good one. Sacrifice an artifact or creature to draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. That's great. Blood Beckoning. That's kind of trash. One-Clad Necromancer. Trash. Drawshopper, trash. Falkenrath Noble. This is a good one. This is a very good one. 4 mana 2/2 flyer. So it has evasion. It can get around attacks and stuff. Whenever Falkenrath Noble or another creature dies, which includes your opponents, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That's great in Aristocrats. Morbid Opportunist. This is also another great card. Whenever 1 or more creatures die, draw a card. This ability triggers once per turn. Pretty good. Trash. Murder, trash card, 3 mana, destroy creature, not great. Tragic Slip, this is decent. Target creature, it's 1 mana, instant. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. That creature gets -13/-13 until end of turn instead. If a creature died this turn, that's pretty good because putting something at negative toughness gets around indestructible, if you didn't know. Land. Okay, the rest are lands. Okay, great. So now we know what the format. Also, the Ghastly card just has a black back, so it's kind of just like a worthless token. It's a worthless piece of cardboard. So, okay, so that's good. That gives us knowledge. Now we know that the first card you pull is going to be legendary. So when we open up this one, we can just shuffle that mythic or rare or whatever it's going to be. It's the prize card. We can shuffle that to the back. Okay, ooh, this one, it says dragons. So, okay, so let's put that there. Put that there, so that the very last card that we ever see will be the mythic or rare. Let's get into it. Oh, Fire Spitter Whelp. Yeah, I call a hawk to a spit on the thing. Okay. 4 mana, 2/2. Flyer. Whenever you cast a non-creature or dragon spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. Carnelian Orb of Dragonkind. I've never seen this card. 3 mana, artifact. Tap to add red. If that mana was spent on a dragon creature spell, it gains haste until end of turn. That's a good Dragons Matter kind of card. We like to see that. All right. Trash. Whoa. 3 mana, discard a card as a cost to draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. That doesn't seem good. Why not just go Faithless Looting at that point? That's not good. Bad. That's bad. Dragon Whelp. 4 mana, 2/3 flyer. For 1 red, it gets +1 attack until end of turn. If this ability has been activated 4 or more times this turn, sacrifice Dragon Whelp at the beginning of the end step. Oh, cool. So it's like freaking Shivan Dragon, but worse, because it just dies afterward. Dragon Lord Servant. This is not an auto include in Dragon decks, but it's certainly one that you want to think about. Dragon spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, so that's very interesting there. Let me zoom in on my. Can I zoom in on my card camera here, or am I simply not allowed to do that? There we go. Let's do something like that, because I think we don't need to see the whole freaking deking. Precious Dragon, that's trash. Spartan Dragon, that's trash. Forgotten Cave is just a bad land. It's a bad land because it just taps for red and comes in tapped, but you can cycle it for a red. It's trash. Oh, okay. So now we know the dragon one in general is trash. Okay, dragons. Okay, here's it. Lathliss Dragon Queen. I don't know if this is a good card or not. Let's see. 6 mana, 6/6 flyer. Obviously. Whenever another non-token dragon you control enters, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. If you pay 2 mana, dragons you control get +1 attack until end of turn. That doesn't seem fantastic. I'm just going to put it out there. That does not seem fantastic. So far, the Aristocrats deck is the winner right now. It's got a lot of great cards in it. It's got recursion. It does what it wants to do. And dragons are just basically like, hey, I have a dragon. I'm going to make it bigger. And it has flying. So yeah, it's good in combat. They're going to have evasion. Red spells kind of do like a little bit of combat trickery with getting damage through and stuff. But otherwise, I'm not a big dragon guy in Magic the Gathering. And you would think in a fantasy setting that would be all the rage. And like, sure, maybe like 15, 20 years ago or longer. Ooh, ne'er-do-wells, mono black. So let's do the classic thing. Beep, bop. There we go. It's hidden. We don't have to worry about it. Serpent Assassin, 5 mana, 2/2. When it enters, destroy target non-black creature. It's literally Ravenous Chupacabra, but worse. And Ravenous Chupacabra was only relevant in 2018 and before with Ixalan. So that's not the greatest. I'll just say that. Thieves' Tools, 2 mana, artifact equipment. When it enters, create a treasure token. Okay, treasure. Treasure is ramp. Equipped creature can't be blocked as long as its power is 3 or less. It has 2 mana to equip. That can be useful in the right circumstances. That's an interesting card. Audacious Thief, 3 mana, 2/2. Whenever it attacks, draw a card and lose 1 life. I don't like that. There's gonna be a lot of situations where an opponent's gonna have blockers, and you're not gonna want to attack with this guy, which means it's just a generic 2/2. Okay, 2 mana, 3/2, enters tapped. Trash. Fake Your Own Death, that's trash. Destroy target creature with power 2 or less. Trash. 3 mana, 1/2 flying death touch. Decent, but there's better, cheaper cards out there for black. Another Morbid Opportunist. That's our second one. They included that too. Murder. That's our second one also. Murder's still a bad card. Pilfering Imp. Oh, this is one I haven't seen in a while. 1 mana, 1/1 flyer. For 2 mana, tap and sacrifice Pilfering Imp. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Activate only as a sorcery. That's fine. And then all the lands. Okay. Oops. I think I spoiled a little bit with that peek there, but let's see if we can guess. Okay, it's a 3/3. It's a 3/3. Rev, Tithe Extractor. Oh, it's got like a little like anime art thing going on. Interesting. 4 mana, 3/3. Human Rogue. Whenever you attack, target creature gains Death Touch until end of turn. Okay, it cares about Death Touch. Next line. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Then look at the top card of that player's library and exile it face down. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled. This is an interesting creature that you can put as part of the 99 in a Death Touch, discard, play your opponent's cards kind of deck. This is probably not going to be a good primary commander. There's a lot of other black and black-blue, which is Dimir, colored decks that will do a better job at doing what your mission is, if that makes sense. So, interesting card, pretty decent art. You know, we love a monarch. You know, we love having one person in charge on the throne. Ooh, bloody. Ooh, this seems like some mono red kind of freaking kind of aristocrats type thing where, hey, I sacrifice my thing and you die a slow and horrible death. Well, actually a quick and painful death, because that's what red's all about. Evora, Insatiable Air, 2 mana, 1/1. It's a vampire warrior, trample. When Evora enters and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create a blood token. Whenever you discard a card, play a +1/+1 counter on Evora. Okay, that's an interesting one. Blood Feud, 6 mana. Target creature fights another target creature. That's bad. Green is really good about fighting each other. I know red doesn't have a ton of stuff like that, but for 6 mana, what are you doing? Just play a removal spell. 2 mana, 3/2, trample. Whenever a belligerent guest deals combat damage to a player, create a blood token. Okay, that's kind of bad. First strike along that has attacking. When it dies, create a blood token. Okay, so this really cares about blood tokens. We're not talking about sacrifice yourself kind of thing. This is it's very vampire-centric. When it enters, create 2 blood tokens for 5 mana. Oh, jeez, man. Removal. Ooh. 1 mana, 1/1, menace. Discard a card, sacrifice this card, draw a card. Okay, that's decent. That's a great early game card. Okay, 6 mana? Oh, gross. 6 mana, 4/4 haste. When it enters, up to 2 target creatures can't block this turn. Oh, man, I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, man. Soul Terror. This is a decent card in 60 card decks. Deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. That permanent loses indestructible until end of turn. And that's pretty decent. If you want to get stuff removed. Vampiric Fury. Volder and Duelist, Thriving the Bluff, and then all our lands. Okay. Alright, and the reveal. Pure Scion of Opulence. It's not even a legendary creature. That's kind of perps. And we all know about that. Scion of Opulence. 3 mana, 3/1. Not off to a great start. Whenever Scion of Opulence or another non-token vampire you control dies, create a treasure token. Okay, I thought we were kind of like a... get vampires on the board, make blood tokens. Because blood tokens are not vampires, they're artifacts. So I don't know, this is... Okay, anyway. Pay red, sacrifice 2 artifacts, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. There's so many other cards that just let you play from the top. Not impressed with vampires either. Okay, we have 2 decks left. We have lefty and we have righty. So me, myself, I'm a right-handed kind of guy. So I want to go with my strengths. So we're going to go right-handed and kind of see if this gives us like a pretty decent, you know, pull of some cards before we end out the video. I can open. See, they don't. I don't think. See, I think packs were made different back in the day. So, ooh, goblins, mono red goblins. This could be juicy. Goblins are really good. Let's see. Oh, we almost forgot. We almost forgot putting it in the back. Okay, this one. It's gonna be good luck. I feel like. Goblin Surprise, 3 mana instant. Choose one. Creatures you control get +2 attack until end of turn, or create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, I guess. Ooh, General Kriat, the Bolt Bringer. Another anime art. That's pretty cool. 3 mana 2/2. Whenever one or more goblins you control attack, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token that's tapped and attacking. So you don't get attack triggers. Just so you know, if it enters tapped and attacking, it does not get the declare attackers trigger thing. So if you have things that care about that, it's not going to work. Anywho, whenever another creature you control enters, General Kriat deals 1 damage to each opponent. Okay, that's pretty good. Goblins care about having a lot of like little guys, so this is a pretty good pinger. This might be a decent commander. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously there's better goblin commanders out there, but that's pretty decent for an uncommon. Pretty good. Okay, this dude creates goblins. This guy makes a guy unblockable. 4 mana 4/2, not great stats. When Volley Veteran enters, it deals damage to target a creature an opponent controls equal to the number of goblins you control. Okay, that's removal on a stick. 2 mana, create 2 goblin creature tokens. That's pretty decent. You probably want to run that. I remember Goblin Trailblazer from we were talking about that earlier, from Ixalan. Great set. Return to Ixalan, the whatever set that they came out with like a year ago, also great. This card not so great. Open Fire, horrible removal spell. Okay, creature gets +2 attack, and when it enters, automatically attach it. That's fine. Shock, this is just a bad lightning bolt. Just pick yourselves up a lightning bolt or other removal that gets around stuff. 1 mana, deal 2 to something. It's fine. There's better bang for your buck out there. Terrible card. That's from Dominaria. Or no, that's from Dominaria. That's from what's the one? The one with the fairy tales. Eldraine. Throne of Eldraine. Yeah. Alright, let's go through. Here we go. Big money, no whammies. Ooh, Krenko! But I don't think it's the right Krenko. 3 mana, 1/2. Whenever Krenko, 10th Street Kingpin, attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then create a number of 1/1 goblin creature tokens equal to Krenko's power. It's a bad Krenko. There's other Krenkos that just automatically create so many goblins based on the number of goblins you control. Because goblins care about numbers, right? They care about having as wide of a board as possible. They don't really care about power too much because you just have so many bodies. So with this little set caring about the creation of goblins, bumping up their power isn't going to do too much. So I'm not a huge fan of that Krenko. And finally, our last pack. This is it. Let's see how it goes. I don't think we've hit anything big in these. I mean, the whole point of these boosters is to just get 2 random ones, crack them open as I'm doing right now, and shuffle them together. You know, they're kind of generic enough so that they can work basically with any archetype. Like goblins and vampires together, I don't think is going to work that well. I think that's kind of trash. Okay, White Legion. So this might do well with goblins because they care about going wide. So we haven't gotten any green or blue decks, which is really unfortunate because green and blue are among my favorite colors. So hey, hey guys, for the last pack, let's just open it straight away. Let's just see what the big money thing is anyway, and just see what it is. So let's do it. Count down with me. 3, 1, go. Adeline, Resplendent. I think I know this card. I think this is a reprint. 3 mana, something 4. Vigilance. Its power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Okay, so it's a creature. it makes sense. It's a Creatures Matter deck. Whenever you attack, for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker they control. Okay. So you have to swing at all your opponents in order to get as many little dudes as you can. Again, I don't like that. It's contingent on you being able to attack in the first place, so I'm not sure about that. Venerated Loxodon. This was great. This was in Ravnica. Return of Ravnica. Was it Return of Ravnica? No, Guild of Ravnica. I don't know. Whatever the one that came out in the late 2010s. Not the original Ravnica, Return of Ravnica. It's like whatever the one that came out like 2018 or whatever. Anywho. 5 mana 4/4. Convoke. Creatures you. How do I even words? Your creatures can help cast the spell. Each creature you tap while casting the spell pays for 1 or 1 mana of that creature's color. Cool. So this could be a free card if you wanted. When it enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature that convoked it. Okay. So you have to have a board before you play that. Pretty decent. Okay, it's a pretty okay one. Ooh, Hinterland Sanctifier. This is a pretty good. This is an upgrade for the 1 white, like the white 1/1 elf that says whenever a creature enters, you gain 1 life. So this is an upgrade because you get an extra toughness on this guy. So he's good. Mentor of the Meek. This was a banging card once upon a time. 3 mana 2/2. Whenever another creature you control with power 2 or less enters, you may pay 1. If you do, draw a card. White is pretty bad about card draw, so having this kind of ability is pretty dang good. Raise an Alarm, 2 mana, create 2 tokens. Ancestral Blade. When it enters, create a 1/1 creature token and attach it to it. Create +1/+1. It's kind of weak. We don't like that. Conclave Tribunal. Ooh, this was a pretty decent draft card. Again, back when I think it's Ravnica came out. Convoke, again, when it enters, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until this leaves the battlefield. Nowadays, there's a lot cheaper alternatives to this kind of card, but with this having Convoke, if you're playing like a go-wide deck with a lot of creatures, this is basically free, so that can be useful. That was a trash card. That was a trash card. Recruitment Officer, 1 mana, 2/1. For 4 mana, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card with mana value 3 or less from among them and put them in your hand. Okay, put the rest in the bottom of your library. Trash. 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 Lands. And then that's it. Okay, so I'm not sure. That's the end of it, right? I'm not sure if we got anything decent out of this, but I had fun. So anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you next time. Deuces.